Happy. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, okay, so I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. I want to start by thanking the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for this exceedingly special honor. And to my Disney, Hulu, and FX families, I thank you so much for being here today. To my immediate family, dearest friends, longtime colleagues, every actor, every crew member I have ever had the pleasure of working alongside, my gratitude for you all is boundless. To the three perfect people, who spoke today, Amanda, my bird, my best friend of over 25 years, Holland, my love and greatest champion, and Ryan, the man who changed my life. I will be forever indebted to all of you for taking the time to be here today, and most significantly for being in my life so robustly. For always telling me the truth and loving me when it's not always easy to do so. I know some folks lucky enough to receive this honor often talk about the first time they stood on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. And when thinking about this, I realized my connection was not from real life experience, but rather from movies themselves. One particular movie, Pretty Woman. I was 14. The scene is indelible in my mind. Julia Roberts' character Vivian and Laura San Giacomo's character Kit are working the boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard. Kit tells another lady who's crowding their turf to go rest up by Esther Wilson. Vivian whispers, Williams. Kit shouts, Williams, where you belong. Yeah, thanks, Bird. I cannot believe I'm standing here, the Walk of Fame. This is, well, it's outlandish. I'm not saying I didn't dream of fame. I did. I used to walk around the High School of Performing Arts in Manhattan, the public school I graduated from in 1993, quoting lines from Julia Roberts movies, my locker plastered with pictures of her. All it took for this narcissistic teenage brain to become possessed was for someone to say in passing, rather casually, mind you, that I looked a little like her, and that was it. My quest to transform into her was born. It was a short-lived quest, because of course I hadn't really considered that no one thought Julia Roberts' time was up. No one was looking for a poor man's version of her. She just got here herself. I had to come to the grips with the painful reality that her career was hers and hers alone. I remember a few years later having moved to Los Angeles, sitting in my apartment in West Hollywood, wondering why couldn't I make it as Julia Roberts' sister or something? I mean, I had dyed my hair red, for God's sakes. I had practiced her way of talking in the mirror, lamented the fact that I wasn't born with a wider smile and more teeth. Quite frankly, it took me too long to understand that Julia Roberts landed in our hearts because she was so unabashedly herself. And I was so busy dreaming of a working journey that would mimic Julia Roberts, I couldn't see the road I was already traveling, a road uniquely mine. A job here, no job, no job, no job. A job there, no job, no job, no job. The job that was going to change everything and then didn't. A young actress finding her way. And then I got lucky, really lucky. Well, fuck. I met the man who saw my potential before anyone else on planet Earth. Mr. Ryan Murphy. The person most responsible for my being here today. The person who not only believed in me, but always gave me the one thing that separates a dreaming actor from a working one, opportunity. He showered me with the gifts of playing Marcia Clark, Linda Tripp, someone named Hypodermic Sally, Tuberculosis Karen, and the conjoined twins Bet and Dot, otherwise known to some AHS fans as the Lady with Two Heads. If I were to list all the characters his fever dreams have created, we'll be here all day. Ryan, in the world of dreams coming true, that happened the day you chose me. I feared I wasn't capable of doing the work you put in my path, but the me inside wasn't afraid at all. It was as if you introduced me to myself. I'm going to quote James Baldwin here because no one was wiser. The role of the artist is exactly the same as the role of the lover. If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see. Calling oneself an artist has always felt somewhat, pompous to me. It doesn't feel right to say about myself. What I can call myself is a human being deeply interested in human motivations and desires, who hopes by way of a character to find a path towards some truth about being alive. I realize that maybe this isn't just a narcissistic endeavor to fillet yourself in front of others, hoping people clap and cheer, but perhaps it is a noble way to spend your time in aspiration. Because in the chaos of our world, the practice of art feels vital to our survival as a society. I can think of nothing more powerful to answer life's lonelier moments than to try to make one another feel seen. There isn't one guest sitting here today who isn't responsible for helping me reach this moment in my professional life, not one. Every single one of you, all of you, are how I was able to do it, why I was able to do it, and I will be thankful to you all for your love and support till the end of time. And it is not lost on me what a privilege it is to be honored in this permanent, undeniable way. It signals not only to me, but to every dreamer out there that dreams can come true, and that in my workaday life, endeavoring to find meaning in human connection has mattered. As the movie that first set me on this unimaginable path comes to its final moment, Roy Orbison's Pretty Woman starts to play over the final shot of the movie, where this old guy, happily striding the streets of Hollywood, calls out for all on the boulevard to hear. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some come true, some don't. But this is Hollywood. There's always time to dream, so keep on dreaming. Thank you.
Right down here for me. Yeah.
Sarah, all the way right.
Sarah, all the way right, Sarah.
Miss Paulson, a beautiful smile.
Sarah, right down to the right for me, right here.
That's it.
Sarah, looking right here for me.
Right in the middle, Sarah. Right at me, please.
Thank you. Right, Sarah. Sarah, looking down to the right.
Show me the shirt. The shirt. There you go. You're hired.
And looking down to the right for us.
Easy. Let's see the shirt a little bit more. Show us that shirt.